Salute the Piper Boy Williams. You don't know me, but I know you. You're one of the only people in the battle rap community that I've seen vlogging about this Math Hoffa situation with any types of respect, and not just respect, just real nigga-isms. I think a lot of I think the content creation game. I don't know it either. I don't know everything, of course, but what I'm saying, it seems like it favors the yeller. Anybody who come out here. It don't seem like it do. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Who am I playing with right now? But like I feel like a lot of these dudes are being disingenuous. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes when they blogging about it, you know, like I've for even since I've been on social media, like before I was doing vlogs and all that, when I would be on YouTube, when I would be on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, or not really Instagram, because Instagram functions a little bit different. Mostly when I used to be on Twitter, I took a very quick notice. I noticed the fact that the fans like me a little bit better when I'm pissed off. Y'all don't like me in a good mood, but I'm not gonna come on here and fake it for y'all, right? But a lot of these vloggers, they trying to sound appalled. They trying to sound edgy. They trying to sound disrespectful. They trying to get on they, oh shit, I'm exposing. When I'm almost positive some of you niggas is soft. I don't know for sure. You can't judge a book by its cover. But as I always say, they put covers on books for a reason. You know what I mean? They have the cover had a title on it. Don't the title got something to do with the book? Yes. If it's a lady named Mary on the cover of the book, ain't the book gonna be about a lady named Mary? All right. I see bitch on some of you niggas too. And I think it's bitch in you. But we ain't gonna go there. I'm sorry, that's as inflammatory as I think I'm gonna get. But I want to point this out again. I said this in the vlog before, but in case you missed it, people are running with this accountability narrative. They want to jump out the window, say, son, he's not yet to take accountability. Why? Because he ain't with his hands out groveling, talk about how fucked up. Sorry for making the face that ugly. But because he ain't crying, people think accountability looks like copping a plea, head down, kicking rocks. Because ain't nobody kicking me. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, I messed up. It's all my fault. Everything that goes wrong usually takes it takes a mix of ingredients to create the perfect storm in every mess or in every accomplishment. We don't do nothing by ourselves. You know, a lot of people, we run around here and say, we don't need nobody. I did it all on my own, blah, 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 blah. Nigga, do you kill your food? Do you grow your food? No, you pay somebody for that, right? It's all part of cooperation. But anyway, Math said in the beginning, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have my business together. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing. My moms ain't know nothing about that. I didn't learn that, blah, 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 blah. Y'all think an explanation is an excuse. It's not. An explanation ain't an excuse. It's just you want to the explanation is the movie. That's the setup to the punchline. You understand what I'm saying? It's the origin story of the problem. It's not a nigga deflecting blame, avoiding. No, I didn't know. I gotta admit, I didn't know nothing about that. So I entered in this with I didn't know. I did that's accountability. He was supposed to say, I should have did my research a little better on the person. He was supposed to say that. How many people in these comments? How many people watching this have ever entered into a sublease situation? If you have, let me know in the comments. But before you do that, while you do that, let me know how it worked out. Was it a positive experience? Was it a negative experience? Did it end when you were ready to? Did it end when somebody else was ready to? Come on, let's start keeping it 100 here, right? How many people you like fucking rent? How many people? So everybody just got their shit together, huh? How many people we know that been in this, and it's like, yo, shit ain't working out, blah, 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 blah. How many places you moved? How many addresses have you had? You understand what I'm saying? I've been in Arizona for about 6 years now, right? I mean, I'm in New York right now, but I've been living in Arizona for like 6 years. I've moved about 3 times already. Because niggas keep raising the rent. And no, I'm not making whatever, you know, but if they keep raising the rent on a nigga and they don't discuss this with me, if we get a bill that looked crazy one day or whatever and we didn't agree with, like, I mean, think about it. They raised the rent. There been times we've moved. Like, this don't make no sense. We out. You understand what I'm saying? You give us a bill that we know we ain't responsible for. We about to do some investigating. But anyway, I didn't see everybody's I didn't watch everybody vlog on it. Some of the people, I mean, to be completely honest, I just saw the title. When you click on the video in the YouTube and it start talking. Well, not when you click. When you just rest on the video, you don't actually click on to watch it, and like the preview of the video will play, and like I seen Caps from the battle rap community. You know what I'm saying? He was on the accountability narrative. I seen Doggy Diamonds. He was on the accountability vibes. I didn't watch their videos though, so I don't have any. I just heard the intros and I could hear that they was on the, and I didn't want to hear that, B. I didn't want to hear that. I'm sorry. Salute to them, but I didn't want to hear that. Just because, I feel like niggas is acting like, I just didn't want to hear that. Niggas acting like they don't know what real life look like. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Math wasn't making the money all the however much money that y'all was saying that he, I mean, I see his number. I've seen his numbers. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he wasn't making that when he first started. You understand? We want to talk about he got new clothes and this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. When he first started, was that the case? So when he first started the situation, he took what he could get. You know what I mean? Whoever he knew had the barbershop connect, he started right there. It was barbers in there when he first started. The first time I went on the show, they tried to give me a haircut. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want a haircut. But anyway, that's besides the point. You know what I mean? So when you got a good thing going, you ride with it. Usually, right? Now when things start getting complicated, yeah, he should have started busting moves. But who knows? But I don't know when things started getting complicated. You know what I'm saying? I remember having conversations with Gap Murder where he was telling me that they was talking about getting a new location and all of that. You know what I mean? But for whatever reasons, for not necessarily for this reason. You know what I mean? But for all you people out there dancing on my expert opinion grave, he lost the barbershop, not the show. And I mean, did he even lose the barbershop? If he wanted to pay that 7 racks for that light bill, he could. But it's just a certain. If I think you playing with me, I'm not giving you nothing except maybe a punch in the. Anyway, trust me on this. You know what I'm saying? And he will bounce back. I ain't even worried. Like hashtag Triple H. Hold your head, Hoffa. I mean, there's a Y in there, but we're gonna connect that to the first H. Hold your head, Hoffa. Cause this, you know what I'm saying? It's a small thing to a giant. You know what I mean? Math Hoffa, aka Torok. Holla if you need a dead dinosaur on your block. He became a rock brother. Right there. You know what I'm saying? Rock brother. As soon as he used the alias Torok in his rap against Rex. But speaking of that, like Math brought a lot of his battle rap hate over with him. You know what I mean? Like respectfully, they ran him out of battle rap, hating. And not to say they ran him out but I'm just saying, hating. You know what I mean? Math played the real nigga role. Not that he's playing the role. All right, Math punch a couple of dudes in battle rap, right? They want to call him a bully, right? But they gonna hate on him for it, right? He want to be the street. He want to be gangster. What about all of the other niggas that did all of the same things? Some other niggas punched some niggas. Goods punched some niggas. Even Mook punched a nigga. I mean, it was a fight. It was, things happened. Mook threw the first punch. Goods threw the first punch. But everybody is able to recognize and respect what led up to their punch. I'm confused about that. You know what I'm saying? I just think Math was the only one that a lot of them niggas was actually scared of. Or maybe that's too, maybe that, I don't know. They felt like he was a real, excuse me. Sue Surf, Goods, and them, they ain't come in the game punching niggas. They punched a nigga along the way somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, ever since he came in there, paused, like when he was doing when he first started the show, when he was just doing battle rap interviews, a lot of battle rappers hated on him there. So I don't know, like, that the hate he brung along with him, it's weird because when he was doing good, like the bigger his show grew, like it seemed like the hate started to dissipate. Like everybody, it felt like everybody was really rocking with him, but he once he started to have little issues, with the show, mainly the Fat Joe jump off. That was probably the main one. You know what I mean? Not to say he didn't have issues before that. He did. You know what I mean? People want to talk about the host, this, that, and the third. I'm watching y'all blogs. Y'all talk about the host. And y'all still talking about Misfit and Knowledge as somebody he dropped the ball with. Meanwhile, Misfit and Knowledge came on the show. They did a reunion show. They both admitted that Misfit was like, I had a job. Knowledge was like, I was always hip-hop as real as first. You understand? I moved down south, blah, 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 blah. But you goofballs still in your narrative want to include them in y'all, he dropped the bag narrative. He fumbled the bag. He ran, he don't pay nobody. He ran every... I don't like it. And y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Because all y'all real niggas is out here keeping it fake. For $1. Hey. At least it's not selling crack, right? You're just selling cap. I take it. Rest of y'all. Did I welcome y'all to the nation? You know what I'm saying? Pause protesters, get your ass out of here. Rest of y'all, welcome to the nation. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your host, tour guide, landlord, owner, tenant, janitor. Amongst the damn floor with you. Subscribe, like, comment. Do all the things that make a page pop. Try to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation. Leave us a super thanks or a cash app. We actually prefer the cash app, but y'all do y'all. Niggas don't listen. Cash App tag will be in the description along with the Bandcamp link, which is there for those of you who would rather hear me rap than hear me yap. Don't come in my comments talking about, yo, you ain't talking about other people been in me. Shut your ass up. Shut up. You clicked on this video because you saw the title, right? You could have typed in Rockness Monster New Music, right? Couldn't you? All right, then. When you commenting, a.k.a. writing on the wall, spell shit right. Monster has an A, no ER at the end. M-O-N-S-T-A. Helter Skelter. A-H is at the end, no ERs. It's BCC, not BBC. Disgusting. Auto reverse. That's what your girl said. Pause, protesters. You like it better when I say that's what your girl said? It's you the nigga with the problem. Anyway, you made it to the end of this video. Let me get 4. Let me get 4 microphones. Rock on, rock gone.